The first topic we'll be having a look at today is organic chemistry. We'll start off with an alkane. An alkane is a single bond. The general formula is here. An alkane is a saturated compound, and this comes in handy when naming the compound. Here is a structural formula of an alkane. The next one is an alkene. This is a double bond. The general formula is here. And an alkene needs to have a dash to show the bond in the IUPAC name. And an alkene is an unsaturated compound. Here is a diagram of an alkene. Dienes is an alkene with more than one double bond in their structure. You have to add a number to indicate, and that number will go in the middle. Add an A to indicate it is a diene. So the normal would be pent, this would be penta. And here is a structure of the diene. You can clearly see there's two double bonds and not just one. An alkyne is a triple bond. This is the general formula. It's an unsaturated compound, and an alkyne needs to have a dash to show the triple bond in the IUPAC name. Here is an example of an alkyne. You can clearly see the triple bond in this case. A haloalkane or an alkyl halide is an alkane with a halogen atom. Here are the halogen atoms, fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo. There's no number in between, it just shows the bond. Here is an example of a haloalkane. The Br is attached to the carbon atom, which makes it a haloalkane. An aldehyde has a double bond O at the beginning or the end of the chain. The general formula is here. The functional group is carbonyl, and there's no number showing the bond because it's always at the end or beginning, so it'll always be the first no matter what. An example of the double bond at the beginning or the end is here. A ketone has a double bond O in the middle. The general formula is here. The functional group is also a carbonyl, and there's a number showing the bond because it can be in anywhere in the middle. Remember, if it's at the end or the beginning, it is an aldehyde, not a ketone. In this example, it's in the middle and not on either side, otherwise it would have been an aldehyde. An alcohol is composed of an O and H. The general formula is here. There is a number present showing where the OH is attached. There are three different types of alcohols: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Here is an example of a primary alcohol because the OH in this case is attached to one carbon. That's why it makes it a primary. A carboxylic acid has a double bond O and an OH. Always look for COOH when dealing with carboxylic acids. The general formula is here, and the functional group of a carboxylic acid is carboxyl. Here is a structure of a carboxylic acid. Here's the double bond O, and here's the OH. Ester is a compound formed when carboxylic acids and an alcohol react. This is the most difficult compound. Esters have a pleasant smell and occur freely in nature. Sulfuric acid acts as a catalyst. This is an example of an ester formation. Propanol, being an alcohol, is added to an ethanoic acid, which is a carboxylic acid, which forms an ester, which is propyl ethanoate. Here is an example of an ester.